Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the best tips and tricks for catching largemouth bass in freshwater. These aren't your average fish. These are the predators of the underwater world, cunning and strong. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned angler, these insights will help you reel in the big ones. We're going deep into their world, uncovering the secrets to finding and catching these elusive creatures. Remember, it's not just about the catch. It's about understanding the bass, respecting its environment, and refining your skills to become a true master angler. Out here on the water, it's a different world, a different language. And if you want to catch a largemouth bass, you need to speak their language, the language of food. Choosing the right bait is crucial. It's the difference between a silent hook and a lure that screams, "Eat me!" These predators have a keen sense of sight and smell, and they're looking for a meal that's irresistible. Now, your bait choice depends on the time of year, the clarity of the water, and the mood of the bass. There's a whole arsenal of lures that mimic the natural prey of bass. Crankbaits, spinnerbaits, jigs, and soft plastics each have their own unique action and vibration that can trigger a bass's predatory instincts. Experiment with different colors and sizes to see what works best in your fishing spot. Remember, it's not just about what you think looks good, it's about what the bass are looking for. And don't forget about live bait. A juicy nightcrawler, a lively minnow, or even a feisty crawdad can be irresistible to a hungry bass. Live bait offers a natural scent and movement that can be deadly effective. The key is to present your bait naturally, allowing it to move freely in the water to attract the bass's attention. Bass, like all creatures, have their own internal clocks, their own rhythms that dictate their behavior. Understanding these rhythms can be the difference between a day of frustration and a day of triumph. Bass are most active during dawn and dusk, those magical hours when the light is low and the water is alive with activity. These periods, known as the golden hours, are when bass are most likely to be feeding aggressively. The cooler temperatures and reduced visibility make it easier for them to ambush their prey. But don't discount the midday hours entirely. While bass may retreat to deeper water or shady cover during the heat of the day, they can still be enticed to strike if you present your bait in the right location. Pay attention to the weather. Overcast days or days with a slight chop on the water can make bass more active throughout the day. The reduced light penetration can make them feel more comfortable feeding in shallower water. And don't forget about the moon phases. Bass are known to be more active during a full moon or a new moon when the tides are stronger. Chapter 3. To truly become a master bass angler, you need to think like your quarry. Bass are creatures of habit, and they're drawn to specific structures and cover within their environment. They're ambush predators, lurking in the shadows, waiting for an unsuspecting meal to swim by. Look for areas where bass can hide and ambush their prey, such as weed beds, submerged logs, rocky drop-offs, and docks. These structures provide shade, protection, and a prime hunting ground for bass. Bass are also sensitive to water temperature. They prefer cooler water, especially during the warmer months. Look for areas with cooler water temperatures, such as springs, inlets, or deeper sections of the lake. Bass will often congregate in these areas to escape the heat. Pay attention to the water clarity. Bass can see better in clear water, so they may be more wary of your bait. In murky water, they rely more on their lateral line to detect vibrations, so using lures with a strong vibration can be effective. Chapter 4. Now that we understand the bass's world, it's time to talk strategy. There's a certain artistry to presenting your bait, a finesse that can make all the difference. Casting accuracy is crucial, especially when targeting specific structures or cover. Practice your casting until you can consistently place your bait where you want it, within inches of your target. Once your bait is in the water, it's time to give it life. Experiment with different retrieval techniques to find what works best for the conditions and the mood of the bass. A slow, steady retrieve can be effective when bass are lethargic, while a fast, erratic retrieve can trigger a reaction strike. Don't be afraid to experiment with different lures and techniques. Every day on the water is a learning experience, and the more you experiment, the better you'll understand what works best in different situations. Chapter 5. Fishing, like life, is a test of patience. There will be days when the bass are biting like crazy, and you'll be reeling them in one after another. But there will also be days when the fish seem to have vanished, and your patience will be tested. Don't get discouraged. Remember, even the most experienced anglers have their share of slow days. The key is to stay persistent, to keep trying different techniques, and to never give up. The thrill of the catch is often directly proportional to the effort you put in. And remember, fishing is not just about catching fish. It's about connecting with nature, enjoying the peace and tranquility of the water, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. So next time you're out on the water, take a moment to appreciate the beauty of your surroundings and remember the thrill of the pursuit. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fishing tips and tricks. Remember, catching monster bass is about understanding their world, respecting their environment, and refining your skills to become a true angler. It's about the thrill of the chase, the satisfaction of the catch, and the memories you create along the way. Now get out there, explore new waters, and test your skills against these freshwater titans. And most importantly, have fun.